Thank you so much for coming. I have with me just over here some lovely attendees, and we've been chatting about what we would like to work on today, and what we've come up with is two things. One of them is well, we've come up with comfort eating, basically things that we shouldn't be snacking on, and we've come up with different things, and one of them is feeling deprived. One of them is when I have a little bit of it, I want some more. And another one is, and this is very, very common experience. I had to finish my food as a child, and then maybe for some people, I had to eat even more to please an adult. And another thing suggested was fill a hole inside of you. Okay. And to the person that's saying you still see surnames, when you're looking at the chat, yes, you do, but the chat is not recorded. Okay, I've made a solemn promise to everybody that nobody will be identifiable in this recording. And so if you're watching the recording, you're thinking of joining us live next time, you will actually see that not even my name appears in the recording. So you can rest assured that you have total anonymity. So let's have a look. I want you to either put the object of your desire, and if you're watching the recording, you can stop the recording, get your object of desire. That snacking object of desire, comfort eating object of desire. So for the attendees watching now, what you can do is have the object of desire in front of you, but please, please, please make yourself not eat it, so that it'll bring up the emotions to the surface, and it's very easy then getting in touch with those emotions to release them. You will really feel the difference. And otherwise, if you don't have your object of desire in front of you, you can imagine it in front of you, what you would snack on or what you would comfort eat with, that, you know, isn't really the ideal thing, and you'd rather have something a little bit better for you instead. Okay. So, as you think of this thing, where 10 is, I've got to have it, and 0 is, no, it's okay, I'll leave it for now. What number do you get? I'm going to put my number in the chat just to encourage people to put theirs in. Sorry, my number is low. It just is what it is. Okay. So we've got some numbers here. Okay. Very good. All right. So, very good. Excellent. For you watching the recording, I'm just looking at the chat and seeing the numbers come. And, okay. Right. It's very interesting. Sometimes if somebody has just eaten, they don't feel very hungry. But if they've eaten like yesterday, they would feel very hungry for anything. So just bear that in mind. And the ideal time to do something like this is maybe within 2 to 4 hours after you just last eaten, something like that. And just see how your body, how your energy is at different times. That would be very interesting. And notice what has just happened in your life that, you know, you need to fill a hole with, kind of thing. So let's tap and see where it takes us. So tap here with me. We're going to tap on the karate chop, by the way, the top of the head, eyebrow, side of the eye, under the nose, chin, collarbone, and let's add in the underarm, which I sometimes add in and sometimes don't. Okay, you can tap one-handed, you can tap two-handed. Or you can tap one hand or the other, it doesn't make any difference. Okay? So tap with me and either repeat after me out loud or in your head, or just listen to the words as you're tapping. Even though I have this desire for this comfort snack, I just want to move forward. Even though I have this desire for this comfort snack, I just want to move forward. Even though I have this desire for this comfort snack, I just want to move forward. And tap here with me, one or two-handed, whatever works for you. This desire for this comfort snack. This desire for this comfort snack. Maybe it's a craving or maybe it's a desire. You use your own words. This desire for a comfort snack. This desire for a comfort snack. This desire for a comfort snack. And then you can do the hug, you can do the chicken dance, or you can do it with one hand. This desire for a comfort snack. And take a breath in and exhale and tap along with me. Even though if I didn't have this, I would feel deprived. And nobody wants to feel deprived. I just want to move forward. Even though if I didn't have this comfort snack, I would feel deprived. I just want to move forward. Even though if I didn't have this comfort snack, I would feel deprived. And nobody wants to feel deprived. I just want to move forward. And tap here with me, this deprived feeling. And here, this deprived feeling. I'm sorry, I do fluttery movements because it feels nice. If you feel more like doing it like this, that's fine. You do you. This deprived feeling. 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 And if somebody doesn't know the underarm point, it's not where you put deodorant. Sorry, this is very big, so it's hard to show, but it's uncomfortable. It's not where you put your deodorant. It's middle of the bra strap on the side of your body if you're female. And men, you know where this is. Okay. So, tap here with me. And let's go to when I have a little bit of it, I want some more. I honor my feelings and where they come from. When I have a little bit of it, I want some more. I honor my feelings and where they come from. When I have a little bit of it, I want some more. I honor my feelings and I just want to move forward. And take a breath in as you're doing this. And exhale. Honor yourself as you breathe in. And exhale what no longer serves you. Accept that you feel this way right now as you breathe in. And exhale any guilt or shame or any of those feelings that stop us in our tracks. Just let them go. And tap here with me when you're ready. When I have a little bit of it, I want some more. I don't want to deprive myself of this treat. I'm tired and I feel hungry. Or maybe there's a hole inside of me that needs filling in. When I have a little bit of it, I want some more. When I have a pleasant experience, I want to repeat it. Who doesn't? When I have a pleasant experience, I want to repeat it. I don't want to deprive myself of this comfort. Or maybe there's a hole inside me that needs filling. Or maybe I'm just plain tired and I don't know which way is up. I honor my feelings anyway. I accept that this is how I feel. I don't want to deprive myself of this treat. I don't want to deprive myself of this comfort. I don't want to deprive of myself of this reliable friend who is always there for me, my object of desire. My comfort snack. Always there for me. Never letting me down. Filling this hole inside of me whenever needed. And of course, when we've had a good experience, we want to repeat it. And it reminds me of some good experiences. And of course, there's part of me that wants to repeat that good experience. all those emotions about my object of desire. I just want to feel better. In a way that is healthy and kind to my body. I honor my feelings and where they come from. I also honor my body and my health. Just by being here, tapping along with all these wonderful people, I affirm my desire to eat in a way that honors my body better. This comfort, this deprivation, all these confused feelings, and put your hands here on your heart chakra and just honor yourself for doing this tapping today. And just take a few calming breaths from your belly and in and out through the nose if you can. And try to slow down that breathing if you can. I'll ask for numbers in a little while. I just want to do the fourth subject that we want to tap on because it's a very common one. And maybe you have it, maybe you don't, but it's a very, very common one. So I've kind of given it space on its own kind of thing. So when you're ready, maybe have a stretch. Let me have a quick drink and then we'll carry on. Ooh. Stretching my leg under the table. I think I've been leaning on it somehow. Okay. Just have a stretch. Just shake it all out. Come back to the present moment. Let's tap some more. Okay. Excuse me. Tap here with me. Maybe I had to finish my food as a child to please an adult. Maybe I was told I should be grateful that I have this food in front of me and therefore I must finish it all. Maybe a parent or guardian was not pleased until I'd eaten even more. Maybe part of me feels a little bit guilty if I don't finish everything in front of me. Maybe part of me feels that I've let down my loved ones if I haven't eaten more. Or maybe I've been told that magically, if I don't finish all the food in front of me, somebody in a different part of the world will drop dead. And even though that doesn't make any sense at all, it sticks to the back of our minds for a lot of people. And even though I may have had to finish all my food as a child in order to please somebody, or in order to gain their love, or in order to keep their love, or in order to be liked by them, or in order to be approved of, or any of those things. Maybe I've had to eat even more in order to please them. I now choose to please myself. I honor my body and my health. And I am still lovable if I don't eat everything. And I am still lovable if I don't eat more. And if I don't feel this way, that's okay too. Okay, so tap here with me. Maybe there were times when I had to eat everything on my plate in order to please somebody who loved me. Maybe there was a time when I had to eat even more in order to please the loved one, an adult who took care of me. Maybe when I was a child, I had to finish my plate. And I was made to feel very guilty if I didn't. Or maybe I was made to feel like I'd done something wrong or displeasing. Maybe I was given conditional love that was conditional upon me finishing all my food and eating some more, or something like that. Don't be ungrateful, finish all your food kind of thing. Oh, but I made it just for you kind of thing. All those confusing things. Maybe it was presented to me as eating food will please that person. And maybe I just wanted approval, just like any other child. And I learned to eat more in order to please. Or maybe I just wanted to get up from the table and play, and the only way I could do that was to finish all the food on my plate. Or maybe I was indoctrinated that pudding was such a good thing for me, and I could only have it if I finish all the food on my plate. And all those other confusing things that children get told. Maybe I had to finish all the food on my plate or eat some more. And I'm willing to consider that I'm still as lovable. And I can approve of myself just as much if I eat less. And that's okay. And put your hands here. I want you to close your eyes with me and just imagine that child within you. What was that child doing? Was that child being asked to eat more or asked to finish the food on their plate? Or was that child feeling deprived? What was that child doing? And imagine an imaginary world where we could rewrite that story, where that child would be loved and approved of anyway. Where that child had plenty of food in front of them. They were allowed to eat it and they were allowed to not eat it. Maybe you can imagine that child within you in a nice place with maybe a magical nanny that would let them eat as little or as much as they wanted. And it was all right. They're still a good kid anyway, no matter what they do. Let us all send our inner child lots of love, compassion, and maybe a fairy or special nanny that would let them eat as much or as little as they wanted. And let them know that they are approved of and loved anyway. Imagine what that would have felt like. And as you do, tap on all the points, open your eyes and tap on top of the head and take a breath in and exhale. And tap on the eyebrow, tap, 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 and take a breath in and exhale. On the side of the eye and take a breath in and exhale. Under the eye. As you think of your object of desire, that comfort food, and think of all the things that we've been saying. Take a breath in and exhale. And stay here for a while. Imagine breathing in unconditional acceptance from the universe. And breathe out whatever no longer serves you. See if you can breathe in some compassion towards your inner child. And exhale old ideas that no longer serve you. I'm just so relaxed I can't speak. And tap, tap here. Take a breath in and exhale. And tap, tap, tap here. As you notice where in your body you might be feeling some tension, if any. And tap, tap, tap here. Take a breath in and imagine breathing out that tension. Very good. And And lastly, under the arm, tap, 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 tap. Give yourself a big hug as you take a breath in and exhale. And just open your heart chakra to the skies. Oh, and have a stretch. And come back to the present moment in your own time. Had some very nice comments. Thank you for that. So let's see, as you have your object of desire, that comfort food in front of you, or as you imagine it in front of you, where 10 is I've got to have it and 0 is it's all right. What number do you get now? I'm going to put my number in here just because I'm really hungry and I haven't eaten for ages. This is my number, which has halved. Oh, wonderful. Oh, wow. So we've got some good numbers going down. Very good. Very good. Excellent. More good numbers going down. Very good. Excellent. Yeah. So let's have a look. Very good. All right. So I'm just gonna got a new message. Well, it's interesting because I got the message that somebody still wants to have their object of desire when this session is over, and that's fine. You know, you're not having a practitioner session one-to-one. You're getting some ideas on how to tap to help yourself. If you would be interested in one-to-one sessions with me, we can certainly go into detail for you and get to the root of the issues and release them. And everybody who has come to this session has had an invitation from my email address, which is suzanne@newagelondon.com. And so that's fine. You can always email me and ask for possibility of sessions where we can work on this at a deeper level to find out what's really going on there. So that's fine. But as long as your numbers are going down, then we're going in the right direction. And hopefully that gives you some ideas of what you can do for yourself in the future. So let's tap one more time and take it on from there. Even though I still want this object, that's okay. And even though the music is finished, that's okay too. And even though Suzanne has to turn it back on, that's also okay. Let me turn it back on for you. I was so much into it that I forgot that it would turn itself off. Okay, so even though I still want this thing, it's perfectly okay. Even though I might want it in the future, that's okay too. Even though I can't wait to get the opportunity when I can have it, that's also okay. I've done very well today so far. I've explored a lot of ideas. Everything's moving in the right direction. And I'm learning a few things that can come useful to me in some way. And most importantly, I'm learning that I am very valuable. My health is valuable. My feelings are valid. And I honor my feelings and where they come from. And tap here with me. Even though I still want this object of desire, that's perfectly okay. Even if I will never stop wanting it, I still honor my feelings. My feelings are valid. I am valid. I can have as much of this object of desire as I want. Nobody's stopping me. It's my choice and my journey. And I'm not in a race with anyone. And that's perfectly okay. And have a nice big stretch. Ooh. So I'm now going to ask the attendees, what are your numbers now as you think of your object of desire in front of you or in your thoughts? What number desire do you get now, where 10 is the most and 0 is, it's all right, I'll leave it. Where would you be right now? I'm gonna put mine here. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. Oh, fascinating. We've got some people whose numbers didn't go down very much last time, who's gone down. We've got some people whose numbers gone slightly up, but are still low. And we've got some people who said that they feel very calm. And so that's good enough for me. That's really good. We're in a good place. And just remember, you're not in a race with anyone for anything. You can always play the recording of this session over and over and over again and try to ask yourself, what emotions do I feel? So we're getting really nice feedback, all sorts of different things. So yeah, that's fine. And if it makes you feel a little bit off, then just take a break, have a walk, take some breath of fresh air, and come back when you're ready. Okay? So to the people out there in the recording, I would love to find out what your numbers were, how they went. And till next time, see you later. As I try to find out how to stop the recording.